buckle up, let's explore Oman together. This is already well worth it. Goats and donkeys. This may be one of the best things you should do in Oman.
أهلا بكم في Oman.
This is Oman, and I only have 1 week to show it to you. We're diving deep, going beneath the surface to discover the stories, the rhythms that define Oman. You gotta get ready, buckle up. It's a difficult task. We only have 7 days, but I'm going to get to the unseen corners of Oman, speak with the locals, and share the stories with you. This country's diverse, captivating, probably my favorite in the Middle East, along with Jordan. It's the people, and yeah, some stunning beaches. I'm the last one, and we're getting on this flight now to Doha in Qatar, connecting to Muscat.
7:30 in the morning, we're in Oman, capital city of Muscat. These guys are playing cricket out here.
Oman is a rich country in terms of the attraction tourist places, as well as Omani people are very kind and they are welcoming everyone who is coming in Oman. You can see the beaches, enjoy the sands, high mountains. Oman is one of the safest countries in the world.
I'm trying to convey to you the essence of Oman because this country right out my window here, it feels so much different than other places I've been to in the Middle East. Day 2, and we're heading out to explore more of Oman. We're back. The Omani adventure begins.
Yes, indeed.
What's cool about the big mosque here in Muscat is on the side of the highway, and you can slam your car right in, pull over and get a great view of it. Hi guys. Are you going inside?
Yeah, sure.
Is this the biggest in Oman?
Biggest one in the world.
Are you Omani?
No, I'm Sudan.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Sudan.
Enjoy inside.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Thank you.
All right. So it's the biggest carpet in the world inside. I'd hate to be in charge of vacuuming it. Muscat is really spread out. So if you're looking to stay in Muscat, there's no real true heart or center, and you really need a rental car, and that's why we got the Suzuki this time. We're heading further down to probably the best area around Muscat where all the cliffs and rocks are. Well, we'll get there. Just stopped here for a second along the Corniche. Check out the old town. Does the Sultan still live out there on that yacht?
Sultan, yes.
He lives on it?
Yeah.
On the yacht?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big yacht. Right, buddy. Fresh coconut, they were better in Thailand. You hear that? We're getting the call to prayer out there. Out this way, we can see the Sultan's yachts. Regularly goes between here and Dubai. Sometimes you'll see some big cruise ships parked up here in the harbor, letting off tourists. And it's a great way, if you're gonna do a Middle East tour, to see several of these countries on a cruise ship, hop into port, go inside. And we're gonna get inside the little bazaar market right now to check it out. Well, this is the inside of the market, the bazaar, and normally these shops would be open with all sorts of locals in here buying their things. Now is the prayer time and they'll reopen at 2 o'clock. I do encourage you to take these little side alleys within the market here because you can really see some other sort of different shops. Toilet paper or some household items, it's all right there. So in all these years I've ever been to Muscat, I've never gone up to the fort. 3 real to go up to the top of the fort, and that includes the price of coffee at the top.
Not coffee. Go up and say.
6.
It's
a bargain.
$6.
6 real.
How much is that in US dollars?
About $15.
That's a nice touch, having a fan on your way up so you get some air. You're not just paying 3 real to go up to the top of the fort to get a great view, although that could possibly be worth the price of admission. You're paying to get a better understanding of Omani history. The Omani coast, you have to consider its position here in the Gulf for traders, for those wanting to control the waterways out there, to control movement of goods. And Oman, well, it was colonized by the British, by the Portuguese. And here we're getting a good glimpse of some Portuguese forts that remain, with awesome views of the Corniche of the old city as well. Oh, cool.
Iran. Oh, nice.
Are you guys just visiting here? Visitors from Iran here. 1 hour and a half is the flight from Iran here.
Yeah, it's very similar to our hometown, but it's more technology, it's more...
Here.
Yes, of course.
I got the whole group. Thanks.
How are you? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
What's up? On this side. Thank you.
She's single. Thanks, guys. That's the one great thing about traveling. It gets you out meeting different people, because a lot of you may have some misconceptions about Iranians and other cultures, but when you get out and actually meet the people on the ground and interact with them, you see, well, they're all out visiting places like us, and they all want to have fun as well and keep all the government part out of it and all the politics. At its core, at our core, at your core, we're all humans, and we like to interact and have a laugh. Whoa. I don't think this is original, but up here at the top of the fort, there is a coffee shop. How much for the coffees? Always carry cash. Do you take credit cards?
Yes.
Oh, well, they take credit cards too, but always carry cash. It's fun. It's nice having this stuff on hand, and it could get you out of a bind if you have to have cash. Stop for a second on our road trip to get some Omani snacks. Andy, what about some Power Horse Energy? Looks good, but not for me. Big bag of salted peanuts, 7-Up Zero, some digestive cookies for me. Help me with my poos. Potato chips. Always open the doors for your elders. Thank you, bye. Sorry, I'm looking for the wadi. This road to get down to this beautiful wadi, and we're seeing it here. We're gonna have to walk around this trail, I think is the best place to get in. It's rough and rugged. You'd want to have an SUV, a car that sits high off the ground to get to the wadi. But man, this canyon is so stunning and worth it. I would be a little bit worried and afraid if I didn't have my friend along, my colleague, we can call him. Can I call you friend? He just gave me the finger. I would be a little bit worried to go on, because if you have a car that's underpowered, and you could get into some trouble down here if you don't have a buddy to help bail you out. Andy, you going in?
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna be cold?
It's gonna be cold.
You gotta do it. Andy, you're changing your swimsuit here, and we've made it. This is stunning. We're at one of Oman's many wadis. This is Wadi Arbin, and it is mind-blowing. Come to Oman, you gotta get to a wadi. Hey, since we're down this way, there's one more place you should see down here that's awfully near the wadi. This is the Bima sinkhole. The water's a bit colder, but it is quite stunning. Almost as good for me as the wadi we were just at. And don't get locked down in those luxury hotels. Spend some time, get some of those days out here for some adventures, because the Omani countryside, well, it's littered with all sorts of gems like this sinkhole. It's pretty cool. How's the water?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, okay, I preferred the wadi to the sinkhole. That could be because we had better sunshine at that moment, but this is stunning. It's a natural beauty right here behind us. Now, a lot of people are just at the edge, at the shore. They're not swimming, and it is pretty spectacular. Even getting up here, I was just shooting some video up at the top, getting a look at the sinkhole and the edge and the drop off, and then with the clouds and the mountains off in the distance. They're predicting some rain today. It hardly ever rains here in Oman. We hope it doesn't materialize. I thought it didn't rain in Oman. This is epic.
Should we continue?
I think we should find a little Starbucks nearby.
Yeah, where's the nearest Starbucks?
The clouds are rolling in again, but we got a little bit of coffee. This is OG Middle East because you look off in the distance, all you see are low-rise buildings. None of that shiny glitz and glam that you get in Dubai. Oman's a hidden gem and it keeps that character of the Middle East, and that should be appreciated when you're traveling around the Middle East and you want to see how it really is. Anything good? No. What fish are you getting? Ladyfish. Yeah. There's a pretty cool boardwalk here where you can stroll up and down because there's plenty of little Western and local restaurants you can enjoy. And also you see the locals out walking around. They're out with their children. They're out having a look at the beach, and if the sun was out, it'd be magnificent here, but we're dealt with the carts we're dealt with today, and we're just gonna push on. Why do you think Oman is so beautiful? Why do you love Oman?
I love the mountains. I love the beach. The people here is Muslim, Islam. أهلا بكم في Oman.
أهلا وسهلا.
What makes Oman so beautiful?
I think it's because we are friendly. People like traditional things, like cultures, like natural landscapes.
This rain is much worse than we had yesterday. It is coming down out there, something biblical here in Muscat. Are you ready? This is day 5, I think, and we've been cooped up too long. The weather's kept us in our hotel, but the skies have cleared, and today we're on the hunt for a perfect beach to show it to you. If you're enjoying all this Omani content, please make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Also, have you subscribed yet? Because a lot of you aren't. Click that subscribe button down below. You're helping the community grow and get these videos out to other like-minded food and travel lovers like us. Have you seen the beach? Have you seen the beach? So rugged, so rocky. The only other people out here are goats and donkeys. I think we found our first beach. We're here about 30 minutes south of Yiti Hills, and this is the Al Sif beach. We had this place all to ourselves out here. No one that way, and his friend, no one that way. Oh yeah, well worth it. Oh, my advice to you is anytime you get a chance, you gotta get in the water. If you're at the beach, swim out there in the ocean. You never know when you'll be back here again. If you want all sorts of other travel tips and hacks, I'm putting out a regular email newsletter. There's a link to sign up down below, down in the description box. I'm trying to make friends with the donkeys, but they're a bit shy. Hey guys. We just drove a little bit further up to this beach called Ash Shaif, and it's a little fisherman's village. We spoke to one of the fishermen there. He's gonna take us out on the water on a 1-hour cruise, and hopefully we're gonna see some, oh, look at that. Wow. We're gonna push the boat in, here we go. No way! 15 Omani Real for 1 hour. She sounds seaworthy. Hey, let's go! Okay. Okay, I think I can safely say this is already well worth it. Wow. Perhaps it reminds me a bit of Dover or some places I've seen in Sardinia and Corsica, but just to easily get on a fisherman's boat and get out here, super simple, no reservations required. Man, the most stunning coastline you'll ever see.
Kind of like Israel a little bit. I've been to the Dead Sea before, and a little bit like that topography along the coast. And really it's unique in the sense that it's desert right next to the ocean. That's what makes it so cool here.
Yeah, it's a good point. Earlier we were on the beach swimming there and I looked up at these rugged, dry, arid mountains and I thought, here we are surrounded by water out there swimming in the water, and you look up and not a tree in sight. It's just hard to believe. Push, 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 push,
We paid for this? What is this going on?
This is quite a laugh. The closer the boat gets, the harder it is to push this, and the higher this rope is that we have to step over here. These guys are smart. They're up here setting up just as a little place to chill out and relax with this awesome view of the coastline. Abustan. These guys are having a picnic, taking some Instagram photos like all of us do. We have arrived back at the hotel, and this is beautiful Oman from the Novotel Airport Hotel. So it's day 6 of our trip here in Oman, and the sun's back out. We're super happy. Andy's happy with his coffee. And we're finally heading into the big mountains of Oman, into the bad country. We're going up to the top of this Green Mountain Pass. This is one of 2 major mountain ranges in Oman, and this one is up in the northeast of the country. The other one, of course, is down in the south, and these views are stunning. Out my window, you just have the huge valley out that way, and a lot of mud and debris from the heavy rains we've had in the past few days, but wow. Now they call this Green Mountain, but to be honest, there's not much greenery, and it's a bit like calling a bald guy hairy. You can see out there the rugged landscape, the ravines, and if you're lucky, there's certain spots where you can see the terraced garden. I think you'll find this is a welcoming yet massive country. Click here to join me going deeper into everything Oman.